Hello friends, and welcome back to HUMHR Career Insights. I'm Batje and this is Batje's Take. This is the space where we pause, where we reflect, where we go a little deeper than the interview. After every powerful conversation with our guests, I take a moment to unpack the lessons, the themes, and sometimes the behind-the-scenes insights that don't make it into the main episode. Because conversations are good, but reflection is where growth happens. So let's dive in. Today's reflection is a special one. It's 3 in 1. Yes, we are doing a bit of catch-up. You may be wondering, where has Batje's Take been? Why are we 3 conversations in without a reflection? The simple answer is I had to take some time to re-strategize and work out some kinks on the behind-the-scenes technical challenges that I was having. So, here we're going to take a step back and look at the common threads, because what an incredible set of guests these last few weeks have been. And quite coincidentally, or perhaps unplanned but perfectly aligned, we had 2 throwback moments. One reaching back to Season 2, the power of storytelling. Season 2 was the power of storytelling. And the other was echoing Season 3, AI and the future of work. So the one that was on the power of storytelling was with Rachel Mikanagu. You can go back and take a listen if you haven't yet. And the other one was with Omar Chaudhry. That's the AI and the future of work. If you haven't listened to that one, do go back and take a quick listen. So even as we are in Season 4, exploring entrepreneurship as a career choice, we found ourselves revisiting powerful themes from past seasons. So today I will share one key takeaway from each one of those conversations, and then a third conversation that I had with the incredible Hope Masike, who is a creative entrepreneur. And then we'll look at what ties these 3 conversations together. Let's begin with my conversation with Rachel Mikanagu. If you haven't listened yet, once again, please do go back and listen. My biggest takeaway from Rachel was how deeply her calling, her passion, and her faith have driven her career decisions. She spoke about volunteering in Haiti immediately after the earthquake and stepping into a coordination role where she was working across NGOs. And before that, despite her experience, including she had Wall Street experience, despite that, she had struggled to secure the roles she wanted in the humanitarian world. And yet, when she stepped out in faith and served, doors opened. So sometimes when you step into purpose, even without certainty, alignment follows. Then came my conversation with Omar Chaudhry, a cybersecurity specialist and technological ethicist. The biggest takeaway there was intentionality. We are living in digital overload, so much noise, AI fatigue, information noise, constant connectivity, and that overload creates vulnerability. It creates ripe ground for exploitation. Omar reminded us that technology and ethics can coexist, but only if we are deliberate. From cybersecurity risks to the environmental impact of AI, including water, consumption, we cannot use technology passively. The lesson there was that we must use it responsibly. And then the incredible Hope Masike. Now this had lessons inside the lesson. So as I was planning this recording, I backtrack a little bit to the fact that we're coordinating across 3 countries, which is 3 time zones and 2 different technical teams. So I was coordinating this recording, opened a WhatsApp group. We even had diagrams. We did test calls, and I thought we had covered everything. And even still, a small technical misunderstanding meant the recording was subpar. It was not ideal. And we attempted a retake because I was aiming for perfect. And guess what? It was still not perfect. In the end, we went back to the original recording. And the lesson there, sometimes you accept the imperfection, choose the good, and just move forward. But something beautiful still came out of that. There will be a bonus Hope Masike episode in the future. Now, beyond the technical lessons, Hope's conversation kicked off something deeper, creative entrepreneurship. She described herself as a cultural custodian. She said she wanted to make money from something that was left to her by her ancestors, the mbira. Wow, culture as currency. But not just the money part. There's a deeper aspect to it, which is stewardship, guarding the gift and passing it forward. And then as I reflected on these three conversations, a humanitarian, a technological ethicist, and a mbira player. On the surface, they seem worlds apart. But at the core, there's a calling, there's a passion, there's purpose. And this is one of the anchors of our coaching programs at HUMHR. We zone in on identifying the passion and the purpose behind the career before you actually do a job search, before you do any transitions. What is that calling? What is that passion? And what is that purpose? Each of my guests is driven by something bigger than title, role, or money. They are driven by a higher calling. And perhaps that's the real thread of season 4. Entrepreneurship is not just a career choice, but is a response to calling. Friends, thank you for joining me. I truly do not take it for granted that you choose to spend your time here. Out of the millions of podcasts and pieces of content competing for your attention, you choose HUMHR Career Insights, and today you chose Batje's Take. And that means more than you know. Some of you have been asking how you can support the podcast. And so if you'd like to support the podcast, we now have a Patreon community. You can make a simple one-time contribution. Think of it as buying me my favorite cup of tea. Or you can become a monthly insider. Insiders receive early access to episodes, exclusive behind-the-scenes clips, and bonus reflections. In fact, that bonus Hope Masike episode, it's available there first. And of course, you can support us in the simplest way. Subscribe wherever you're listening or watching. Share the episode with a friend. Leave a review, leave a comment. Those small actions make a big difference. Friends, thank you for reflecting with me. If today's takeaway resonated with you, share it with someone who might need it. HUMHR Career Insights exists to inspire, equip, and empower professionals to grow, pivot, and pursue purpose with clarity. Until next time, stay inspired.